6 to 9.
Ben and Liam have been kidnapped and taken to a secret location somewhere in Adelaide. It could be in your suburb. It could even be on your street. Be the first to find them, and you'll win the brand new Hyundai Venue, parked in the garage.
Well, g'day there, podcaster. Yes, this episode's going to run a little differently than your average show because, we've been kidnapped and people have to find us. They win a car if they can. There's also an extra clue in this podcast. Shall we reveal where that clue is?
Look, what I will say is you just have to listen to the whole thing to try and find said clue.
Yeah, which is good for us because then you might find in hunting for the clues so you can win this car that you go, I actually don't mind this.
Yep.
I actually wouldn't mind listening to the podcast more often.
Yep.
But, we know you're scratching our back a little bit, but we're scratching yours because we're giving you like a car.
So please enjoy the podcast. There'll be a clue in there somewhere, and then we'll come back on the end. Nova 919 with your mates, Ben and Liam, broadcasting live from, well, Liam, we don't know where from.
Yeah, a secret location. If you can find us, you win the Hyundai Venue parked in the garage. Because we've been kidnapped, we don't have our usual necessities. Our favourite breads and spreads, pillows, access to...
Can I say, we do have pillows, they're just not our normal pillows.
You got a pillow?
You don't have a pillow?
Oh, mate, he gave me a sack of
potatoes.
Sack of potatoes to lie my head on. We also, unfortunately, don't have access to the television, which is a problem when your favourite English Premier League team, Liverpool, are playing at 12:30. This morning, it was a real season decider. It was the last match of the year. I don't know right now if they've won the league or not, and I watch every single game, but the kidnapper wouldn't let me watch it. So I genuinely don't know what has happened in something that I really dedicate quite a bit of my life to. I've got it tattooed on my arm. I care a hell of a lot.
And because the kidnapper is so sick and twisted, Liam, they have told me the results to tell you the results.
So I'm about to find out live on Nova.
Yep. So just to explain this as well, you don't just need a win. You need to win.
Yes.
But you also need Man City to either lose or draw.
That's exactly right. Can you see my hands sort of shaking? I feel sick, Ben. I feel sick in my guts.
Well, look, so often on this show, we love to give each other bad news. But look, this is exciting, Liam, because first things first, Liverpool won.
Mo Salah! Dramatic and climactic.
The Egyptian king.
So they've held up their end of the bargain. They were too strong.
Which is key. And also probably the most likely option.
Yeah.
I thought that would happen.
Yeah.
But now it all comes down to Man City. Can I also say the manager of Aston Villa, the team they were playing, is a former Liverpool legend, Steven Gerrard, my favourite player of all time. He was never able to win the league.
Yep.
And this would truly be romance if he was the one responsible for taking those points off of Man City.
So, Liam, you need Manchester to lose or draw, and you need Aston Villa to win. Well, let me tell you, Aston Villa played the game of the season, and some old friends helped you out.
Chance for Coutinho! Philip Coutinho!
Oh, my God.
The former Liverpool man may have scored a goal that seals a title for Liverpool.
Oh, my God.
69th minute. So there's 20 minutes to go. Aston Villa are winning 2-0.
Are you serious?
You've got the title.
Oh, my God, no.
And then this happened.
Lifted in by Sterling. There's one back. There's one back. Ilkay Gundogan got big in the back stick.
Oh, no.
And then a minute later, this happened.
And Rodri! It's happening again. City love a final day sensation.
And then it ended and it was a draw and Liverpool win the league.
And then this happened another minute.
No.
Kevin De Bruyne! Gundogan! From the brink of despair, elation!
Manchester City did the unbelievable again. In 5 minutes, they scored 3 goals and won the Premier League. And Liverpool lost.
They had a 2-0 lead?
They had a 2-0 lead at 69 minutes.
Fuck
I'm sorry, buddy.
They didn't score again at the end.
They didn't score again at the end. I'm sorry to tell you, but Liverpool have lost the Premier League. Wasn't meant to be.
1 point.
1 point.
I'm so flat on that.
I know.
It is going to be a truly awful show today. I can already feel it.
Nothing beats a cozy winter getaway
Or escaping to a tropical paradise.
Whatif.com helps you make up for getaways you've missed.
Plan and book everything travel all in one place. Jump online or on the What If app. What If? It's Aussie for travel.
It's 6:10. Hallelujah, it's 6:10.
Good morning to Amelia in Woodville West. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad, Amelia. Have you got any gut feels where we might be, like whereabouts in Adelaide?
At this stage, I've got no idea, but hopefully
Yeah.
we can find out so we can get you guys safe and get that car.
I mean, you obviously want the car, don't you?
I'm glad
Don't
that
act
you,
like you want us
no,
safe at home.
you put our safety before the
That
car,
is nice.
and I appreciate
that. Is
that.
nice. Well, look, you're in the draw to win 10K just for getting on air. Let's see if we can get through these 5 hues. Okay, the election is over now, and the Labor Party has won. Who is the new Prime Minister of Australia?
Anthony Albanese.
You nailed it. Pete Davidson has quit SNL and now might be moving to the Gold Coast to live. Who is he dating?
Kim Kardashian.
This is easy.
Think about how much sunscreen he's going to have to wear.
I know. Well, they'll think. I mean, if he goes to Movie World, they'll think he's dressed up as Robin because he looks like he's got a black eye mask on. He's got weird eyes. We're all having fun here. Okay, third question. A new virus called Monkeypox has made it to Australia. It sounds fun. And health experts are worried. Can you name a type of primate, please?
A type of what, sorry?
A primate?
So any monkey.
Oh, an ape?
Yeah. Ariane Titmus has broken the world record in the women's 400-metre freestyle. How many laps of the 50-metre pool would you need to do to swim a total of 400 metres?
I'm going to do 6.
6?
6.
No, it's not 6, sorry.
If you tried to call it after 6 and said, I've done it,
Yeah.
I think the officials would call you out for that.
But well done this morning. You did pretty good. We're joined by Lily in Aberfoyle Park. Good morning, Lily. How many laps would you have to do to swim a total of 400 metres in a 50-metre pool?
8.
Correct.
Nailed it. Okay, last question here. If you get this right, you're going to get to pick the next song we play. 20 years ago, on this very day, this classic by Eminem went number 1 on the ARIA charts. Can you finish the lyrics?
Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, 'cause we need a little controversy.
Do without me.
Oh, I was a bit- can you-
didn't-
sorry.
I sort of, it felt like you went,
Yeah.
like sort of muffled your phone a little
One
bit.
more time, Lily. Can you say what it is?
Feels so guilty without me.
Guilty.
So guilty. No, it's not
guilty.
guilty.
You did what I thought you'd... Yeah,
Empty.
okay. It is empty. So we'll give you that.
We'll give it to you.
It felt like you did that thing where you were like, and it feels so without me, and you were hoping that we wouldn't pull you up, like you didn't know that specific word, but
No.
you've done very well.
Yeah, well done, Lily. You're in the draw for 10K a day in May. Also, you get to choose the next song we play this morning. Would you like to hear my song of choice?
Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh,
I feel like it's the perfect Monday song.
What I will say is it does. It's not my favourite song, but it matches the Monday vibe.
Yeah.
Or, Lily, would you like to hear my song this morning?
Great Tuesday vibe.
But
Perfect
also,
for tomorrow.
Also, it's topical because Bentley was speaking about monkeypox. So, up to you.
Yeah, no, the second song choice.
You going
first
Ben
You
one
want
Lee?
Bentley?
Slow.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, no worries. Well, you're in the draw to win $10,000. Congratulations, Lily. Thank you for joining us this morning. This is Ben Lee. Catch My Disease on Nova.
don't play me on the radio, but that's the way I like it. So please, baby,
to the O to the D to the cast.
Voting over the weekend in the federal election. Ben, what time did you head in?
I headed in, so I remember the state election. I was on my high horse saying how good it was to go early. The line wasn't big at all.
I think the nerds go early.
Yeah.
Don't you know how people camp out for the iPhone? I think people also camp out to vote because they love democracy so much.
When I say early, I mean 9 a.m., not like 8 a.m.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to get there at the opening hour. Well, I think 9 a.m. is the sweet spot.
Yep.
That's where I should have gone.
I did sleep in on Saturday, so I didn't get to the polling booth until 11, and the line was very long, very gross.
I went at 10 a.m.
Wow.
and it was still terrible.
Yeah.
I didn't learn my lesson from the last time. I took every single person's flyers.
Oh, God.
Chucked them all in the bin.
Yep.
Greens would have been furious.
Big waste of paper.
Well, I'm not really good at saying no.
Yeah.
So that's why I snuck back around with the fake moustache on and voted for everyone. No, obviously joking. How wild is it when you go there and they have the people that sort of in the purple, bibs, and they work for the election sort of commission.
Yep.
And they have that giant book.
Yeah.
What are you, one of Santa's elves? Is this every boy and girl's name in it on Earth?
It actually is. So it's everyone
Literally.
everyone in the state's name
And how
is in that book.
Did you see how fine it was?
Oh, yeah.
I've got pretty good eyes, and I'm like, gee whiz, like that. And they have they get their little ruler out, and and then put a line next to your
It's
name.
interesting you mentioned the book because I've always known the book was a thing, but then for the state election they were doing it off the laptops.
Yeah.
But they brought the book back for the federal.
Why?
I don't
And
know.
also, voting, it ain't easy. Like, I obviously vote above the line. I'm going to do the easy
Again,
option.
not a big nerd.
Yeah.
Not doing below the line.
Who's going below the line being like, I like to have a bit more of a say than the, But yeah, so I went above the line, but I wasn't really prepared. It sort of shocks me every time you do this. You got to pick 6 parties.
Yeah.
I got, I think who I'm going to vote, like the one I'm going to vote for.
Yeah.
And then I can probably work out about 3.
Yeah.
But the second 3 is an absolute free for all.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't researched 6 parties enough to know exactly what they're all about. Like, there's the legalized marijuana one, which I feel like that's pretty much everyone's 4th option.
That's
right?
always a fun vote.
That's always like, it's a bit fun. I mean, it's not really my thing, but I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, that certainly wasn't my first vote.
My uncle appreciate that one.
Yeah, absolutely. There was one also called Fusion Science Pirate Secular Climate Emergency. What is that? That's
don't
just
know.
a list of words. You know what, though? That was my 5th vote. I went for that. I love those guys. I want them running the country.
Hey, we are broadcasting live from a secret location this morning. The kidnapper is standing right in front of us with a balaclava on. Kidnapper, can I please be excused to go to the toilet?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Kidnapper, may I also be excused?
No.
He hates
Well,
you.
you'll have to clean it up, mate.
You're on no one.
Liam.
Okay.
Liam Pod Men Cast. Wait, I said that wrong. Ben and Liam Podcast.
Very simple. Liam is in a room somewhere within this house. If you can tell us what room he's in, you're in the draw for 10K Day in May. Just for getting on air, playing first this morning. Got Rebecca and Hewitt. Good morning, Beck.
Good morning, how you going?
Very good, thank you. All right, Liam, have you got us?
Yeah, I gotcha. Can you hear me loud and clear, Beck?
Loud and clear.
Absolutely, yes.
All right. Hey, why don't I give you an audio-based clue?
Hang on,
as
you're going
to
to go
which-
straight into the clues?
Yeah, I mean, it's only a
That'd be
very
good.
small clue. It's only a very small clue.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, Beck,
Oh.
what room is Liam in the house?
Oh, that is a bit difficult. Laundry?
It's not the
Yeah.
laundry, but it's a good guess, though, Beck. Thanks for playing. Marissa joins us now. Good morning, Marissa.
Good morning, how are you?
Very good, thank you. Have you got any idea what room Liam's in?
Can I hear it again, please?
I'll give you a different one. How's that? How's this sound? Ready?
Okay, yes.
What could that be, Marissa?
The kitchen?
It's not the kitchen, but it's a good guess.
No, that was definitely an aerosol spray, though.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Let's go to Kyle now in Happy Valley. Good morning.
Good morning, boys. How are you?
Very good, thank you, Kyle. Can you please tell us what room Liam's in? He give us another clue. Go for it, Liam.
Here we go.
Ooh.
I'm going to say the bathroom.
It's not the bathroom.
No, it's not the bath. What do you think that would have been in the bathroom, out of interest?
I don't know, maybe a window or something? A fly
A
screen?
window?
It sounds like a window.
Liam, give me that sound one more
Yeah,
time.
that's not a window.
Okay, let's go to Jamie in Ottawa. Good morning, Jamie.
Good morning.
Right now, we are
in the
broadcasting.
toilet.
You're going straight into it. Okay, the toilet's not the toilet.
No, it's not the toilet, it's not the bathroom, it's not the kitchen.
If you just joined us, we are broadcasting live from a secret location. If you can find us, you win a brand new Hyundai venue. But we're trying to find out specifically what room Liam is in as we speak. Let's go to Kirsty in Oakton. Kirsty, what room is Liam in?
Well, there's not many rooms left, is there? Let's go with the bedroom.
It's not the bedroom.
No.
Let's think about all these sounds.
Let's think about
Put
it.
them together.
Why don't I give you all the sounds at the same time?
Okay,
Ready?
great. Lots of things in there, lots of things to rattle around. Jane in Mawson Lakes, where could he be? What room would have all these sounds?
Study.
No, Jane. Look, if I'm hungry, I might be in this room.
Yeah, and we've already said kitchen, so what else could there be? Anastasia in Mawson Lakes, what room is Liam in?
Is it the pantry?
It's the pantry! Yes! You've done it, Anastasia. Congratulations.
Thank you.
No worries at all, and everyone there that got on air is in the draw for 10K a day in May.
Anastasia, you also win everything in the pantry.
This is a voiceover sweep to break up the podcast.
So let's go through what we know so far. We know there's a garage in the house. We're in a house. We know that. When we got taken in the van, when we were kidnapped, we had hoods on, so we couldn't really see anything. I would say we were in there for a while.
Yeah.
But that means nothing because kidnapper could have been driving around in circles.
And you have to know, like the exact location of work as well. But that's the city, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Well, look, what I'm doing is opening up the window now. Have a little listen to what's outside. This is what's outside live right now.
It's definitely quiet suburban sounds. We can hear birds.
If you listen really carefully, though, I feel like there's cars in the distance.
Yeah. Okay, so that is clue number
Imagine if someone
one.
walked past on the phone being like, yeah, I'm just in Martin. Come pick me up.
Okay. Now, the kidnapper has told us he's going to give us a clue this morning, a clue every single morning at 8 a.m. and a bonus clue in the Ben and Liam podcast. But, kidnapper, can we please get clue number one?
There's a Woolies nearby.
Okay, well, that was a pretty average
No,
clue.
you know what, though? That
There's
clue...
Woolies everywhere.
I know, but once we start to get a few more clues, that's going to be a key one, I reckon.
Kidnapper, can you give us another clue?
No.
All right. Well, I suppose you'll have to listen to the Ben and Liam podcast if you want an extra clue today. But that being said, now that we know, there's a quiet suburban street, it's near a Woolies.
Yep.
We know we're in the car for a while. There's a garage.
Yep.
If you think you know where we are right now, it's a bit of a stab in the dark. But 13 24 10, give Ben and I a buzz right now. We're going to need the actual address, so the street number and everything. If you get it, then you win the Hyundai venue valued at $26,000.
It might be a bit of a Hail Mary. It'd be very impressive if you nailed it. Give us a buzz.
Julie, where do you think we are this morning?
Good morning. I think you're in the western suburbs in Findon on Tyne Avenue number 5.
No.
Oh, sorry. Julie, what were you basing that off of?
Because there's a Woolies near Tyne Avenue and I could hear birds in the background when you said that you opened up the window and it was quiet.
Yep.
And I was like, there's birds hanging around and I'm dropping my daughter off to school and I thought that's close to Woolies and I know they've got a big garage.
Yeah, okay.
Well, hey,
Julie,
you never know.
thank you very much for having a guest this morning. If you just joined us, though, and you didn't actually hear us when we opened the window, we'll do it again right now. So have a listen to where we are. You can definitely hear birds.
Yeah.
It's a pretty quiet suburban street, but there's definitely cars in the distance. Michael, where do you think we're being held?
Yeah, good morning, guys. I was just listening in the proximity to the expressway. I had a guess that maybe you might be at 36 Bailey Court, Trot Park.
No.
We're not in Trot Park.
Yeah, we can cross that one off.
Well, not that exact address. We might be in Trot Park.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, we could be number 6.
Yeah, exactly right.
Okay, well, thanks anyway for your guess. We've got one more call here from Ange. Where do you think we are?
Morning, guys. I've got a funny feeling you might be at Liam's house. As in Liam's parents' house.
Hang on.
Liam's parents' house.
Okay.
Oh, my parents' house.
Do you know Liam's parents' house's address?
That I don't know, but I've just got a funny feeling that's where you are.
Okay.
Right, does he think the kidnapper's my dad? And that's why he hates me so much.
Kidnapper, are we in Liam's mum and dad's house?
No.
Okay. Wasn't a bad guess though, Ange.
Not a bad guess at all.
Ben and Liam, it's like dopamine for your ears.
What's trending?
Trending all over the internet.
Twitter, Instagram.
Welcome to Facebook.
Hey guys, well, huge weekend obviously. We had our election and we do have a brand new Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese.
Tonight, the Australian people have voted for change. Together, we begin the work of building a better future.
I saw footage from his dress there, and it got me thinking, like, who are the nerds in that crowd?
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Who's the, oh my God, I got tickets to the Labor event tonight. Oh my God, have we got front row? Do you think we'll get to meet him?
It's the same people that are putting posters in their front yard, I reckon. It's just wild.
It's like it's like they're at a concert. like there's like people on each other's shoulders going, "Oh, it's Albo."
He's the only rock star with a lisp, I reckon.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a few things, obviously he had the big win, but also let's talk about the biggest loss. It was probably the United Australia Party, who actually failed to win any House of Representatives seats. Now, this comes, and we've all seen these ads, there was Clive Palmer's $100 million advertising campaign with all the billboards, all the radio and TV ads, including this.
And that's my kind of party, the United Australia Party.
Oh, that's a kick in the shins for Clive. It happened last time as well, right?
Yeah, so they've actually got like the lowest. They've got less than 5% of primary votes across the country.
Wow.
This is
Sounds
all-time
like
low.
It's no one's kind of party.
And speaking of parties, Scott Morrison's day yesterday, my goodness. He threw a massive party at his house, or the Kirribilli house, and there is actually footage of him getting on the beers and being out the front cracking a whip.
I must admit, I mean, we all rag on Sco Mo, but he looks pretty sturdy behind the cattle whip, and all the staffers are lined up there. Now the video actually cuts out, but as he's flinging it around, an 8-year-old Tasmanian boy walks onto the grass and he whips him right across the cheek. Yeah, gets him a beauty.
You're on, Nova.
Ben and Liam love you.
Be alert, be aware. Ben and I could be broadcasting on your street. We could be right next door. Who knows? We don't even know where we are, to be honest.
Absolutely no idea. If you want to approach a house, you have to do it between show hours, okay? 6 to 9, that's when you can win, or you can call the show. If you get on air and tell us the address on air, you also win that way. Liam, I've been told now the Kidnapper has got some house rules that he wants to lay down.
Okay.
Kidnapper, what is the first house rule?
You cannot leave the house under any circumstances.
Obviously.
I mean, the thing that goes without saying.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I get that.
Okay, great.
Like if we're just walking around the shops and they're like, I found you!
What's rule number 2?
You may only use your phone for 30 minutes a day, except Liam. He can only use his for 15 minutes a day.
What the hell? Out of nowhere. Why? That makes 0 sense.
Okay, house rule number 3.
No social media, no TV, and no Uber Eats for Liam.
This is getting a bit ridiculous. I really don't know. You've got to start asking yourself, is the kidnapper someone I've wronged in my past life?
Yeah.
I really don't get it.
There's one more house rule, I believe.
Bedtime for everyone, 6 p.m. except for Liam. His bedtime, 4 p.m.
Go to bed at 4 p.m.
To be honest, though, knowing our personalities, I'd rather go to bed at 4 p.m.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man, that sucks.
We need...
Kidnapper, sorry, Ben, I need to do this. Can you just ease up a little bit?
Maybe.
Okay. Maybe you're wearing on him.
That's promising.
Yeah.
Blanc, blanc.
It's trivial. It's trivial. It's trivial disputes.
Wait a minute. We used to do this and then we thrashed it.
Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes you just give something the rest, and when something pops up, you go, oh yeah, why don't we do that again?
I don't know about you though, Liam, but for me it's built up. It's built up and it's built up and it's bubbling away. It's when you have a big argument about something small. Can I go first this morning?
Oh yeah, Ben, hit me.
My now wife, Sam, she always complains that she doesn't have any socks, so I'll always catch her wearing my socks, which is, in the first part, infuriating in itself. Just buy some more socks. We can afford it. It's fine. But the thing that really annoys me is because they're my socks, they don't fit her feet properly. So, and she doesn't wear them like a normal sock. So you know how like some socks have got the heel?
Oh, yeah.
The heel hangs off the back, but then they're so loose that they end up doing like a 180 and the heel's on the top part of her foot.
No. And then they would be like longer at the front as well, right? So they'd be flopping around at the front.
I hate it so much just looking at it.
Yeah.
Let alone having to wear the sock.
That's creepy. For me, a pet peeve of mine with Sarah is just the idea of Flybuys. So she's like, when we're buying something at the shop, she's like, she gets angry at me.
Does she do it?
Yeah, she gets angry at me if I'm like, tap my card, if it's like a self-serve or whatever. She's like, we didn't do the rewards card. I'm like, why? Why are we wasting our time with the rewards? No offense, but those programs, they're a scam, right?
People, what do you mean it's a scam? People love them.
I don't believe in them.
What don't you believe?
I don't know, what do you get a toaster every 4 years if you scan it every time or something like that?
I don't do it, I must say, but I know my sister used to give me, so she had the little thing you put in your keys.
Yeah.
And she used to make me scan hers. So she was doing her shopping and my shopping.
I've never seen the benefit of it.
It's because you don't do it.
Well, I don't know. It feels like a lot of work. It feels like a lot of fiddling around.
I'm pretty sure when you scan your rewards card, you get points. And then that point saves up to dollars, and then you can use those dollars. So if you have a $100 food shopping bill, you can save $20.
All I'm saying is I've never seen the payoff.
You don't use it.
All I see is the work. All I see is the work that I have to put in each time.
That is an example of a trivial dispute, a big argument over something small. Here's some of the ones we got last time we did this.
So basically, we're just having a bit of a Netflix scenario, and I wanted to watch Gossip Girl because we had already, started the show, and he was just not having it and wanted to watch the bloody kissing booth. So I refused to help him cook dinner last night. When we do the washing, even though it's the middle of winter and it's raining, he insists on hanging it outside. His little anal brain cannot handle the mess inside. My dad bought a 4-pack of kombucha the other day.
Yeah.
I got the bottle out and I poured a bit in and we ended it up. I had a millimetre more and he's just arguing, and we just always argue every single time about how much kombucha we get. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten about the kombucha kid.
Kombucha?
Kombucha? Like a millimetre more. I loved him so much.
13 2014. If you've had a big argument about something small, maybe with your partner or someone you're living with, get in touch for Trivial Disputes. Tess, who joins us now. Trivial Disputes, what's yours?
Hi guys, my husband and I had a huge fight about what to do if we won Crest Lotto, and we don't even buy a Crest Lotto ticket.
You had a fight about what you'd spend the money on and you don't even buy the ticket.
That's right. I wanted to spend, X amount of money to each of the siblings, and he's like, oh no, he'd waste the money, we're not going to do that, and we had a big fight about it.
Sounds like you might need a weekend apart, I reckon.
Yeah.
You guys might need just some space.
Thank you very much for that. Sarah joins us now. Good morning, Sarah. What is your trivial dispute?
Good morning. So when I heat up soup, I'll use a spoon and then I'll put that spoon down and get a different spoon to eat the soup with, and it annoys my housemate.
Yeah, I mean that.
That annoys me.
That is annoying. Why not the original? Why not the original spoon? Like why dirty two spoons?
Well, I don't know, but my point is, I'm getting riled up now, guys. My point is, I clean it up after.
Yeah, true. I guess,
sorry.
Both spoons.
Get out of the house. we're not living together anymore.
Okay.
Can't do it.
Liam, Pod, Men, Cast. Wait, I said that wrong. Ben and Liam Podcast.
Ren. Always good to get the extended version. 2.5 Rehn. With our sportman, Tommy Rehn. G'day, good morning.
Hello, boys. Hey, do you reckon if there were actually 2.5 of me, it might actually equal one normal person? It could just about
Yeah. Hey, Rennie, I know you're about to launch into footy and swimming and soccer, but just before you do that, I must ask, because I know you're into your golf, are you currently watching the PGA Championship that's on as we speak.
Might just have a couple of dollars on Justin Thomas, boys. So I'm riding it reasonably hard. It's bread and water for the week if he loses, and it's caviar and champagne if he wins. So gamble responsibly is the main theme of the message here, fellas.
Of course. Ben is obsessed. He's like, before he said, I need to go for a quick wee, he walked to the toilet holding his laptop. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, it's going to a putt-off or something. I was like, I don't know what he's talking about. But yeah, Crows and Port, a couple of losses for the guys over the weekend.
Disappointing. They both had their chances. Port looked okay at half-time, but beaten by, Geelong, who are very tough to beat at home. It's going to be hard for them to make the 8, so disappointing. And the Crows, they kicked themselves out of it. Just too many missed chances. So bad kicking's bad footy. They could have won that game. They led with 7 minutes to go, but just some bad kicking. So back to the drawing board. Hopefully they can bounce back. Fellas, the less said about the weekend, though, with the footy, probably the better. I did want to talk about the World Swimming Championships. A couple of really interesting storylines. One was Kyle Chalmers, and we wish him the best. I only saw him at a function 3 weeks ago. Fantastic person, magnificent athlete. He's got his life ahead of him, but a bit of controversy, I guess, with the swim championships. And now he's come out and said he's suffering some mental health, so he's back in Port Lincoln. Wish him all the best. He's an absolute star, so hopefully he makes a really solid recovery. And then last night, the final night of the championships, Titmus does this.
Can she get there? The world record's catching her. Come on, Ariane. Get there. Come on, go. She's done it. World record for Ariane Titmus. Daniel Ledecky's world record has been terminated here tonight. Oh.
So she breaks the world record. How good. Audio there, Amazon Prime, 356.4. Incredible. And then the other huge sporting event overnight, Premier League. It's all coming down to the final day. Liverpool look like they might win it. Manchester City 2-0 down against Aston Villa. But then Manchester City go bang, bang, bang. 3 goals in 12 minutes. And unfortunately, Liam, we captured your reaction and it was pretty much devastation as a Liverpool man. Oh, Liam, I feel for you, man. That is painful. But that sounded a bit like Chewbacca.
It did. Yeah, 2 trophies already, and we'll win the Champions League on the weekend, so I think I'll live. And that's the end of the Ben and Liam podcast.
Crazy, hey, because there was no clue yet. So that must mean it's still to come.
We're always going to do it at the end.
We're always going to do it at the end.
We were always going to do it at the end. Although tomorrow maybe we'll have to mix it up, so then people, you're going to be tricky,
Although I know we're laughing right now at their expense, but imagine if someone was actually smart enough to just skip straight to the end and they went, idiots, I did do that.
Yeah.
Well done to you.
I'm never going to listen to this again. I don't even listen to your show regularly.
No.
I just want to win this $26,000 Hyundai.
Why don't we find out from the kidnapper what the bonus clue is?
Ben and Liam are not in the eastern suburbs.
Not in the eastern suburbs. It's a pretty big clue.
Is that a different kidnapper?
Does sound a bit different.
His voice is different.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Maybe in the extra off-air pod we can explain that.
Potentially. We're going to do one of those today?
Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe when the agenda's long enough.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Well, make sure you put all these clues together because, honestly, although this is all a bit of fun, I think we all would prefer to just be at home, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to enjoy my time with you, but I don't really like the restrictions on phone time, that sort of stuff.
Hey, I got one question for the kidnapper before we go. Who's your favourite Star Wars character from Phantom Menace?
Sebulba.
An excellent choice, sir. Maybe we've got more in common than I thought. Yeah, I'm going to watch that pod racing scene a little bit later on.
Ben and Liam is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.